Let me introduce myself. My name is David Riggins. First off, as you probably can notice, I'm an amputee. And I have got a desire to go cross country, traveling it, doing the van life thing full time, going from rallies, from recovery rallies, fentanyl rallies, drug awareness rallies, one to the other across the country, and then also meeting up with members of my community. I run a community online called the Hill Community, which means help others, empathize for others, accept others, and love others. Okay? I've purchased a 1993 Ford E150 or F1 E150 customized van. It's one of the high-top vans that's in actually surprisingly good shape. And we are going to use this channel right here to step by step, day by day, there will be long form videos put up of the remodeling process. So I want, anytime y'all have any advice, anytime y'all have any suggestions, complaints, whatever, drop them in the comments, because I promise you I will, in the evenings when I do the editing of the videos to post from that day, I will be going through reading the comments, and I will use y'all's suggestions to give me new ideas and things like that right there. So believe me, they will help tremendously, because I've never done anything like this before. So if you're interested in the van life concept, if you're interested in the disabled veteran, how we live, if you're interested in just seeing somebody that is, not to toot my own horn, but a bit of an overcomer, ride with me. I think we can have a great time together. I love y'all. All right, y'all. One thing I've done so far, I pulled this seat right here out. The reason why I'm having to do that already is because the couch back here, you can see, last night when we got the van here to the house, I laid the couch down by using the button thing, and it seems like it got in a bind or something. It's not wanting to go back up now. I'm sure it's something simple, but we've got to remove a lot of stuff in order to get to it and figure that out. First thing I had to do in order to make this happen was this door right here. I just finished removing all these panels right here because the door handle itself, when I went to open it, it pops loose like this. And the guts of it all came loose into my hand. So I pulled this panel right here out and was able to reach in there and pop it loose, and then could get that door out, that seat out the way. But things like this are going to be inevitable dealing with a 31-year-old van, no matter how good a condition it's in. y'all, even though, as you see, the inside of this thing is crazy, how good a condition it's in to be 31 years old. But even still, I do know that I'm gonna rip the carpet out of here. I'm gonna put a subfloor down, put hardwood flooring in here. I'm gonna do something that matches in with the hardwood that's in all the rest of the van. Probably not the identical one because it would just all kind of bleed together. But I'm thinking one that would go with it well. Do y'all have any ideas or suggestions for colors, shades of that flooring? Any build out ideas that y'all got for ways that I can go about this in a better way? Ways that I can get the most bang for my buck as far as room goes, because you know, this is, of course, this is a tank of a vehicle. You know, it's a pretty big vehicle, but it's still a you know, it's a normal vehicle, so you don't have so much room in it. So any advice on how to make do as best I can with the amount of room in it that I have and I will have, I really appreciate. All right. I'm guessing the door back here is going to be the same situation that this side door was, which is basically it's 31-year-old plastic. And so when, who knows how long it's been since it's been opened. Because one thing that's inevitably true, in order for all this stuff in this vehicle to still be wrapped in plastic, in order for all this stuff to look, honestly, like amazingly good, is that it hadn't been used an enormous amount. That tells me that the likelihood that stuff is dry rotted is very, very likely. So I'm hoping and thinking I can take this panel off, do the same thing I did over here on the side door, and just reach in and pop it loose that way. So I guess we will find out together. Ta-da! We're making progress, y'all. We are making progress. I do believe we're going to have to do this to every single one of these doors, though. This one's the same way. Yep, same way. All right. At least we kind of got a system down with it now. That definitely makes a difference. I don't know about y'all, but it makes life a whole lot easier for me when I kind of know what I'm doing or something. Tell you, they do not make stuff like they used to. Not at all. I mean, can you kids out there nowadays believe that back in the day, the wood trim on car was real wood? This is real wood. That is that's wild. Okay, it's gonna be a factory jack stuff and everything. I figured that's what it was. Ooh-wee. Let's see. This would be so much easier if I just get the seat set up. It's another one of those things to figure out. Ah. And we now have an open van. Finally. I mean, how many of your new cars nowadays come with this built in factory? Ain't that neat? Well, y'all come here and look at this. Hey, see this thing? It's something like that. Ain't that neat? Like, how cool it's got a light built into it. Y'all look at this. So, built-in air compressor. Okay. So what I'm trying to work on, the reason why we went through all of that was last night when it got here. This couch right here, where this bed was set up as a couch. It was set up as the couch. And right here, these are the controls for it. It's like it's getting in a bind. Sometimes it'll try to kind of torque a little. Ever since I first let it down, it hadn't went back up. And so I'm thinking that it may have gotten in a bit of a bind or something. And so we are moving forward with it. Because y'all, even though this thing has been like crazy how well it's been kept up, it's still 31 years old. So I still will be completely stripping the entire interior of this thing out, because obviously it's going to be remodeled and revamped to be an RV to be lived in full time. That's going to require a lot of customizations to me and what I need to get done. Because I don't know if y'all have noticed this yet or not, but sure, I am an amputee. I'm a service-connected veteran. That's not how I lost my leg before that gets misconstrued. I do not believe in telling untruths in general if possible, but I definitely will never put out there that I lost my leg because of being in the service. I don't believe in that, because I lost my leg 20 years after I got out of the service. Now, yes, I will agree. See, I lost my leg from, unfortunately, from drug activity. Now, some people try to say that indirectly that I could blame the VA, and in a way, because it came from my my opiate addiction. I'm not going to say came from, but it got started, got introduced to me after I got hurt in the Army. And so I got medically discharged with a huge prescription for narcotics. 19 years old, 130-pound kid, didn't know nothing. And so, yeah, in a way, I will say that they definitely helped introduce me to them. They didn't get me addicted to them necessarily. You know, I did take the choice to take them and eventually end up addicted to them. But I was also doing it under direct order from a doctor that told me that I needed them. So there's both sides to the story there, and it's a double-edged sword. But I'm not upset about it per se, because I tell people all the time I lost my leg but found my life, because it allowed me to finally sit down for a long enough period of time to really look at myself. I was in ICU 56 days in the original run for the first 6 surgeries I had. Then 8 months later, I had to go back in and have a 7th surgery. And during that time when I was sitting in there just focusing on, woe is me, what do I do, what now, and everything in between, I come to the realization that I had been selfish for many, many years. And so from that point forward, I've decided to try to do the best I can to help other people. I run a community over on Facebook and on TikTok and all them. Call ourselves the HEAL family. HEAL is an acronym. It means help others, empathize for others, accept others, and love others. Because at the end of the day, once you realize the least important person in the equation is yourself, you can go so much further with helping everybody get along, move along, growth. I tell people continually, the community that I run is not a drug recovery group. Now, don't get me wrong, I am in recovery from drugs. But my community is about so much more than just drug recovery. Now, do I have people in my community that's in recovery? Absolutely. Do I have people that in my community that are still struggling? Absolutely. Do I have people in my community that's never done drugs? Absolutely. because the struggles that we all face go so much further and so much deeper than just drugs. You know, it could be list as long as your arm. You know, mental health issues, child abuse issues, sexual abuse issues, domestic violence issues. There's so many different struggles that we face, personal struggles on a daily basis, that even though me and your backstory may be so drastically different, the steps that we take to try to move forward, the steps that we take to try to heal, we can walk beside each other. That's where the help others, empathize for others, accept others, and love others comes from. Because at the end of the day, we all need to heal. Why not do it together? All right, yeah, I've been out here for almost a half hour since I turned this off last time. Those controls somehow under here, this thing's getting in a bind. Let's see if we can see any of it. Every once in a while, you can't really show you right. But anyway, these little, I'm trying to get my angles right here, y'all. I'm sorry. But all these little fittings and stuff in here are all like this bolt that appears like it slides back and forth on them. It's like it's all encased in rust, and there's like a worm screw that appears that it rolls to actually get the couch to go like back and forth, and then I think the other one, when it goes, that's how it collapses, and that's how it actually goes up to a couch and then down to a bed. So what I'm thinking is going on is that that surface rust that's on that worm screw and that metal rod that it rolls on, that like the surface rust has got it in a bind. You know what I'm saying? It's like it's done built up on there so much that where it's moving on it and such, to where it's just not able to slide. So what I'm thinking I'm gonna have to do is take all the pieces of the couch here, go underneath right there, take those bolts out. That way I can remove the cushions off of this, get down to the bare frame, and then from there be able to get it out of its bind. I mean, it really doesn't matter at the end of the day, because I will be removing this thing out of here to rip the carpet out and put a new floor in and all that anyway, so it really don't matter. But I don't know if y'all can see this or not. It's fixing to be a storm. So looks like I might have to call it here for a little bit, because I don't want the stuff that I've got out here to get caught in the rain, mostly and partly and all that right there, because like y'all see, you know, of course I got the seats pulled out and sitting there, and I'll take them and toss them back inside the van for right now. But so I will reconvene with y'all tomorrow. I love y'all, I really do. If y'all got any ideas for me, drop them in the comments. Let me know any suggestions for material to use. Let me know any suggestions for different methods to use. Hey, this is my project, but it's our thing to do together. Okay, did I say that right? You know, it's our project, but my mission. However you want to work it. Either way, I hope a few of you will walk along with me in this journey that I might be hopping along. Hey, I got to make a joke about my situation, because guess what, y'all? I know a few of y'all will, but you know what? I really don't care. because I will continue to have a smile on my face, whether none of you like me, all of you like me, or anything in between, because I'm going to go do this, and I hope some of you will ride along with me. Rock on. Love you, people. One other thing I want to do today, I'd like to see what it's going to take to get this all out. One thing I think is going to be cool is that obviously there's a very big portion of the electronics that are factory in this thing that obviously I won't be using. But the thing is that just because I don't use factory electronic does not mean that I cannot use the wires from said electronics. Because I mean, other than the VCR, we haven't tried that out. I don't know if I would be able to locate a VCR tape to do so, even if I wanted to. But other than that, we've tried pretty much everything, and so far everything's been working just like perfectly. And so what that tells me is that means that the oh wow, y'all, this is great. This is absolutely great. Wow. All right, y'all, check this out. All right, so this is, I got the VCR and the TV out of the way, right? Look at this. Look how much room there is up in there. Obviously, I still gotta get all this crap for the from this radio and everything out the way. Cause see, we got a radio right here. I mean, of course, you got the factory radio, other radio up there. So, I guess, you know, because of it kind of being like a conversion camper kind of van from the beginning, they had it set up for 2 separate radio systems. But see, that's a metal pan right there, so we don't have to worry about our stuff, our clothes and things being too heavy for that thing right there and making it fall through. So of course still have to figure out that cabinet back here next, but wow.